Scott, is that a game where you can sum it up and say you got goalied a little bit by what the other guy did?
He was good. He made some stops. Obviously, I thought we could have got inside a little bit more on him, but at the end of the day, he played big. He made, we had almost tripled him in chances, and we had a lot of quality ones too, and he made the stops.
So in that sense, obviously disappointed with the final result, but was that as close to kind of a template of Jets hockey that there's not a lot to pick apart?
We seem to score in a lot of those situations, and especially with that much volume, and kind of our forecheck really led to a lot of that stuff, and we just zone time again. Everything about it. Go looking back at the analytics of that one, and it's another one of those ones. Shoulda, coulda, we didn't though. We have to find a way, in those type of games, maybe get some greasy goals, get some kind of like what we got on Lau's goal on the deflection. So, no, I liked a lot of what we did. We did a lot of really good things. We didn't spend much time in our end of the rink, gave up 5 chances. So, move forward on it, and, hopefully, when we have those situations that much volume that we find a way to score more than one goal.
You made the little change to the 2 lines to start the third, I believe it was. So were you just trying to get a little bit more?
Yeah, just kind of sparks things a little bit, and worked in the sense of Laos and those guys. It was just kind of, I was trying to get guys to get inside a little bit more, and just a change. Sometimes you just do a little wrinkle, and hopefully that you get something from it. And, not that it was the big difference, but everything worked that way.
There's also a lot you can hang your head up on after a game like that, the effort, but is there quite a bit of extra disappointment in that room given that you couldn't, get a win for Eric?
Yeah, that's a broken record. I have no idea why we can't score when he's in the net. We're a highest scoring team in the league, and it just seems like we can't get him any run support. And he gives us a chance every night, and I don't know what it is. We just don't seem to score. I think we've only scored 10 or 11 goals, I think, when he's our last 8 games with him. So certainly needs to be better. That was one tonight where it wasn't a back-to-back. It wasn't a tough game for us in the sense of, travel or anything like that. That was one there that, you'd like to see us capitalize on all those chances that we had.
And, just with that is, the worry that someone like Eric is taking that too hard on himself and whatnot.
Yeah, he is taking it hard on himself, and he shouldn't, because he's giving us a chance every time he goes in there. So guys are great with him. They really are. They really are. They know that they got to give him some run support, and hopefully we have one of these ones that breaks out big time where, he can get him that win by us, supporting him with some goals.
And just the last on that, but is the disappointment extra, kind of difficult because of how beloved Eric is, and just, his work ethic is praised his organization.
Yeah.
Is that what you think is sticking?
He's extremely popular in our room. He's one of the last guys off the ice. He'll take shots with the guys until the very end, and he's loud. He's fun. He's real good. Him and Ellie have a fantastic relationship. So honestly, the guys are just they're more upset that again we didn't get him a win.
One last one for me. Nikolai Ehlers had an exceptional first period. It seems like he was creating something every time he's on the ice. What would you make of that in his overall game?
Well, I think he's been doing that. I think that he's been doing it probably the last, probably 4 or 5 games now. He's on that kind of. He got slow coming out of the gate after his injury, but now the biggest thing for me, he puts his speed on display, and it's a threat. Those defensemen don't like to see him when he's winding up like that, and he pushes people back. And he himself probably had, I think he had 7 or 8 shots, but he probably had 4 or 5 quality chances himself.
There were portions of the game where you guys were picking off a lot of their breakout passes and sort of getting on the counter. Was that a read that you guys had made, or good forechecking?
A little bit of both. We kind of, that's part of this game. You pre-scout each other, and you hopefully that you can jump on their some of their weaknesses, and you try to build on some of yours. I think when we're at our best, our forecheck is one of the strengths of our game. We talk about our defense and doing a good job that way, but when our forecheck goes, we put a lot of heat on D, and we put a lot of heat on teams to have to make more than one play, and that's probably where those passes get picked off. If they have to do it under duress, they have to do it quicker than they want. That's usually when we get our second, third guys over top of people.
It seemed as though they then collapsed pretty well to the front of the net. So what's the balance for you guys where you're on the front foot, you've stolen the puck, you want to get that puck to the net? how did?
Yeah, there's two things that you can't just throw them blind into that net front. They weren't going to give us any slot plays. I think our D had a lot of chances tonight to kind of continue some of those cycles. Some we had a lot of shots blocked. Some we missed the net and they were already out and around the other way. I just think that when teams pack it in like that, you're going to have to bomb away. You're going to have to find a way, and then also you have to get people inside, and it's going to be greasy goals that you end up getting off of those. Yep. Yeah, no, actually, I like the way we played here. I really do. I thought that, the Detroit game was the one that kind of bothers me. The Anaheim game a little bit, but at the end of the day, all the other ones, there was, again, like tonight, there's games there that our effort was great. I thought we played well, in all the different areas of whether it was our PK or our power play, in defending, the forecheck. A lot of things were rolling for us, and now we got a few here, big Central Division, 3 in a row here, so we got to make sure that we get out on the road and continue that.
You'll see it quite often. Teams will, take a moral victory out of a game like that. I'm not saying that you're not taking something out of that, but Kyle Connor came out afterwards and seemed very demanding of himself and the team, and we should have found a way to win that game. As a coach, what's it like to have one of your leaders approach a game that you could very well say, hey, we did great,
Sure.
Just didn't go our way, and say, we need to be even better than that?
Yeah, 2 points. One, they're upset because they didn't get Collins a win. And two, when you get that many chances, and when you get 15, 16, 5-on-5 chances, we usually get more than just one goal. And that's where they get frustrated. They feel that, there's frustration there that they didn't, and he's a goal scorer. He knows that he's one of the guys tonight that, needs to get one of those ones to go in the net. And that's just what drives those guys. And, you love to see that. Nobody's happy about this. I mean, we outplayed them, but it's all about the 2 points. It really is. Okay. Thank you. See you guys. Yeah.